Hi everybody, welcome to day 2 of my 3-day 30th birthday special for YouTube. As you guys know, I'm playing one game and one game only for my birthday special. And for those of you who haven't seen it yet, the game is Super Jeopardy for the NES, the continuing $250,000 challenge. This game is from Game Tech. I won the quarterfinals of this game yesterday. And today I'm going to be playing the semifinals of Super Jeopardy. Alright, let's get started. I'm going to play the semifinal round. One player game, play against the computer. Put in my name, B-R-E-T-T, Brett. Buzz in. Now I'll put in my password for the semifinals, CXD. I'll be this guy. And here we go.
Let's play Jeopardy!
Super Jeopardy. The categories for the Super Jeopardy round are Sports, Notorious, The Garden, Opera, Rock and Roll, and Actors in Roles. As you are aware, point values range from 200 to 1,000. That clapping is a sign that we're ready to play. I get to go first. Let's start things off with Rock and Roll for 200 points.
For 200 points, the answer is...
This word follows Righteous, Doobie, and Everly. What is Brothers? Right.
Correct.
On the board, 200 points. We're dealing with points, not dollars, of course. Rock and Roll for 400 points.
For 100 points, the answer is...
He wrote Peter and Gordon's hit World Without Love with Paul McCartney. Ooh, I beat Karen to it. Who was John Lennon? Right.
Correct.
Rock and Roll 600.
For 600 points, the answer is...
This Bill Haley classic has sold over 20 million singles. Time's up. What is Rock Around the Clock? Let's continue with that category.
For 800 points, the answer is...
Rob Royer, David Gates, and James Griffin made a lot of dough as this 70s group. Michael says, what is bread? He's right, and he's in the lead. Now where? Actors and Roles for 200 points.
For 200 points, the answer is...
As Indy, he races around the world, not a track. Oops. Who is Harrison Ford? Oops. A little problem with the keyboard here. Right. Tie game. Let's stick with that category. Actors and Roles 400 points.
For 100 points, the answer is...
She was a rebel in Cat Ballou and in real life too. Who is Jane Fonda? Right.
Correct.
I'm back in the lead. Actors and Roles 600.
For 600 points, the answer is...
Sigourney Weaver thought this Ghostbuster acted more like a game show host. God bless this guy. Who is Bill Murray? Right.
Correct.
Actors and Roles 800.
For 800 points, the answer is...
Hawkeye Pierce in the big screen MASH. Karen buzzes in. Who is Elliot Gould? Correct, Rooney. Tie for second place. Where are we going to now? Answers rolls for 1,000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
He starred in the Western version of the Japanese classic Yojimbo. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. Who is Clint Eastwood? Right. Big lead right now. Let's finish off rock and roll for 1,000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
She liked to spend midnight at the Oasis. Michael buzzes in. Who is Maria Muldaur? That's right. He's in second. The Garden for 200.
For 200 points, the answer is...
Grafting together a tomato and this plant forms a tomato. What is a potato? Right. Up to 3,000 now. Let's try sports for 200.
For 200 points, the answer is...
To do this, you fall to a drop zone and fall free. One sport I would never try. What is skydiving? Oops. Right.
Correct.
Sports for 400.
For 100 points, the answer is...
Ohio State running back Archie Griffin has been the only player to win this trophy twice. What is the Heisman Trophy? Righto.
Correct.
Sports for 600.
For 600 points, the answer is...
Vineko Bogaji has been seen... Oh, Karen beat me to it. Has been seen for years being wiped out going off a ski jump on this ABC show. What is Wide World of Sports? Karen's right. Up to 1,400 now. Opera for 200.
For 200 points, the answer is...
Verdi fans always want more of this Shakespearean hero. Michael says, who is Othello? That's right, up to 2,000 points. The Garden for 400.
For 100 points, the answer is...
Christian Dior, King's Ransom, and American Beauty by another name. Michael says, what are roses? And he's right.
Correct.
Up to 2,400. The Garden for 600.
For 600 points, the answer is...
A worldwide group of insects commonly known as plant lice. Karen says, what are aphids? Right. Karen's still in last. Opera for 400.
For 100 points, the answer is...
He wrote Brunhild's Emulation, opera's longest aria, nearly 15 minutes in length. Karen says, who was Richard Wagner? That's right.
Correct.
Tie for second place. Sports for 800.
For 800 points, the answer is...
Separating the men from the boys, it's what marathoners hit at about 20 miles. What is the wall? Right. 4,400. Let's finish it off.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
He's the only golfer ever to win all 5 major tournaments, including the U.S. Amateur. One of the best golfers in history, who is Jack Nicklaus. That's right. The Garden for 1,000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
The entire leafy portion of a fern. What is a frond? Right. The Garden for 800.
For 800 points, the answer is...
The name for plants which grow from seeds, flower, go to seed, and die, all in 1 year. What are annuals? That's right.
Correct.
Opera for 600.
For 600 points, the answer is...
La Stupenda is what Italian opera fans call this Australian soprano. Michael says, who is Joan Sutherland? He's right. And up to 3,000 points. Opera for 800.
For 800 points, the answer is...
Known as the new Caruso, this Italian lyric tenor never attends operas. He isn't in. Who is Pavarotti? Oops, sorry. Right, Luciano Pavarotti. Finish it off.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
Daily double.
It's the daily double.
I'm just going to bet half. Tamino's Wonderful Woodwind. What is the magic flute? Right. 12,000 points now. 1 category left. Notorious for 200.
For 200 points, the answer is...
He tried to get the underworld to call him Big George Nelson rather than this. Karen says, what was Babyface Nelson? Right. $400 points.
For 400 points, the answer is...
The Reno brothers pulled off America's first robbery of one of these on October 6, 1866. What is... Oops. What is a train? Right. Notorious for 600.
For 600 points, the answer is...
When he arrested Alvin Karpis, Public Enemy No. 1, in 1936, he forgot to bring the handcuffs. Who is J. Edgar Hoover? Right.
Correct.
Up to 13,000 points. Notorious for 800.
For 800 points, the answer is...
Clarence Darrow defended these two teens who tried to commit the perfect murder in 1924. Michael says, who were Leopold and Loeb? Right. Now the last clue.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
One of this legendary highwayman's legendary victim was Alexander Pope. Karen says, who was Dick Turpin? That's right. She's still in last with 3,600 points. Michael's in second with 3,800 points, and I'm in the lead with 13,000 points. And now it's time for Double Jeopardy.
Let's play Double Jeopardy.
Here are the categories for the Double Jeopardy round. Religion, fictional characters, birds, that's grand, music trivia, and 4 words. Point values range from 500 to 2,500 in the Double Jeopardy round. Karen's going to go first this round. That's grand for 500 points.
For 500 points, the answer is...
A group of 1223 who decided whether a defendant should be indicted. Karen says, what is the grand jury? That's right.
Correct.
She takes second place now. Fictional characters for 500.
For 500 points, the answer is...
Daily Double.
Mr. Daily Double.
She's going to bet everything on this clue. He rafted the Mississippi in Mark Twain's tale of his adventures. Who was Huckleberry Finn? That's right.
Correct.
And she doubles her score. Now where? That's grand for 1,000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
Liz and Velvet competed in this British race. What is the grand... I'm trying to decipher Grand Nationals or something. I'll say the Grand Nationals. Oops. That's right. Took a shot in the dark there. You know, guys, we're going to stop here for part 1 of day 2 of my 3-day 30th birthday special for YouTube. But I'll have the second part up for you guys soon, okay? So, see you guys in a few.